A very unique experience to do here in Belfast, I think. Cheers! This morning we have booked to go to the Titanic Experience Museum. I don't know if you've seen from the videos, it's not really that nice weather this weekend, but it's meant to be raining all morning. Thought we'll go to the museum in the morning, stay inside, and then this afternoon I've got something really exciting to show you. We're doing like hydrobikes on the River Lagan, and if you don't know what hydrobikes are, you will soon. I'm a bit excited, a bit scared. And let's go explore more of Belfast. The Titanic Experience paints an amazing story of what Belfast was like at the time and the lead up to the Titanic. It was quite busy, so maybe go early or in off season. This is a mock of a gantry that was used to help build her, except this is only a quarter of its actual height. The museum also has a ride that immerses you with first-hand accounts of building Titanic.
The size of the place. They put me to work on 401. That's what we called her. We knew she'd be the largest passenger ship in the world, but we didn't call her Titanic then. I was there from the beginning. I watched the ship race lay the keel blocks.
I've never been in a museum with a ride before, so thought that was super cool. These poles are where Titanic was built and she was launched from right here. We could have spent all day here. There is so much information to take in, but it's set out in a really accessible way, super fun for kids as well. This is what a first class cabin would have looked like, and the museum follows the ship's journey from Belfast to England and France. I didn't film much of the iceberg section as it felt sobering and had first-hand accounts. I learned so much, and the museum was definitely a highlight of my trip, one of the most well executed ones I've been to. The end is a film of divers filming the wreckage and what is left. We finished with a coffee and a sandwich in one of the two cafes, which cost me £9. I also picked up a magnet from the gift shop for £4. I've switched to the GoPro because we're going on a hydro bike. We're basically biking on a kayak on the River Lagan, and I can't swim and I can't ride a bike. But we get life jackets, so don't worry mum. This is £20 per adult, I think. You can hire tandem ones to go out together, but we're going out on single ones and I'm so excited. The sky is sort of cleared up a little bit, so hopefully we'll be fine. There's little holes to put my water bottle, so I'm going to bring in my phone, my GoPro and my water bottle. We're on our bike! Oh god, I'm being blown away by the wind! I need to turn around. There's Anne! And the safety boat's just lagging behind. Me and Anne are the only people out, and the safety boat's got to be with us at all times. I mean, I'm not sure this life jacket is the most fetching look I've ever had. It's all about safety, and as I said, I can't swim, which I didn't want to tell the guys that are running this. I think it's all safe. They said that they like tried to capsize it themselves for fun and they couldn't even do that. Here we go. I'm gonna go under the bridge. This is a workout. I'm getting a bit tired. Oh, come on! We're gonna go under the Albert Bridge. Here we go. Apparently there's some seals up here, so I need to watch out and be careful. I wonder how fast you can get on these. What's the speed limit? There we go. That's the bridge I just went under. Here she comes. Here we come.
Yeah, let's go faster.
The man on the red safety boat had to come in and say to me that he thought my seat was too low, which it was. When I was cycling, my legs were going straight. So he came and he lowered my seat for me, so now it's a lot easier. This is lovely. And I don't know if you can see behind me, there is either Samson or Goliath, I'm not sure which one, but they were the shipbuilding cranes, and apparently, although they don't do it anymore, they can basically lift any ship. Like, they're just equipped to deal with anything possible. And this is obviously where Titanic was built. We spent this morning at the Titanic Museum, which hopefully I will have done a voiceover about. A very unique experience to do here in Belfast, I think. Although if you are coming, I will say, maybe don't wear flared trousers that can get caught in the chains. That would be my one tip. That evening, Anne treated me to a birthday dinner at a local Mexican restaurant called La Taquiera. I had a coconut and lychee spritz and tacos de camarón, which were both incredible. We shared guacamole and chips, some sort of Mexican patatas bravas, and then we went for second cocktails, not pictured. Really great meal, definitely recommend. I really wanted to get involved with Irish culture, however was not willing to get on board with Guinness, so introduced Anne to the baby Guinness shot, and we both had our first one together at the pub down the road. Well, cheers! Cheers! I'm scared. That's quite nice.
It's quite Moorish. You could definitely drink more than one.
Can you do me a baby Guinness in the Guinness glass? Good morning everyone, it is Sunday today. Today is my last day in Belfast. I'm flying home tonight. This morning we are out on a walk with little Polly, and Polly's not been in the vlog yet, so I thought I would show you all. She's a cockapoo, she's gorgeous. There she goes.
Polly.
Polly! Oh, you're so good. You're gorgeous in front of the camera. You're a natural. We're just walking Polly, and then we're also going to get some breakfast on the way and like sit outside so that Polly can sit with us. Our plans for today are we are also going to check out the Botanic Garden, which I believe is free. Also hopefully going to visit the Ulster Museum today. Oh. And it off.
Oh, here we go.
We had a cafe breakfast at Cafe A5. I had avocado toast with feta and pomegranate seed, and had some sweet corn fritters. I also had a coffee, and there was a beautiful little puppy there called Ollie. He was 11 weeks and already massive. We just continued walking Polly. It was a beautiful day. Now we're just heading back up to the house now, drop Polly back off, and then we'll go out to the Botanic Gardens.
I was too busy to fall in love. Too busy to break my heart. Nobody else was there to stop us. Nobody else was there to warn us. Now we go on and on with this poor love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously?
We are just making our way out of the Botanic Gardens. We had a little walk around the Palm House, and the grounds are really nice. There's people sitting, sunbathing and everything, and there's different vans with like bubble waffles, ice cream, shakes and things. So we're walking out. We're going to head now to the Ulster Museum. We're passing the statue of Lord Kelvin on the way, because I think Lord Kelvin was from Belfast. But if you're ever in Glasgow, you know that so many things are named after him, like Kelvin Grove and the museum and the park and everything. And I think we've got like a similar statue as well.
He was at Glasgow University, and he invented the Kelvin like temperature standard. That's what he did. That's why he's so famous.
So we'll go to Ulster Museum and then have a quick look around the exhibits. Ulster Museum is also free, and then after that we can take a walk around the Queen's University grounds. Such good weather to be outside so much today, and our activities today are all free, which is nice. Everything in Belfast is so close together because Belfast is actually quite small, so you can basically walk everywhere, which is really handy. We're still in the Botanic Gardens. We're about to go into the Ulster Museum, and Queen's University is across the road.
Little fact.
Okay.
Unknown fact. My wedding ring is like old, and then we got modern ones done, and he said it was like blending the Ulster University with the sort of Victorian ring and then the modern ring.
Yeah.
So the ring's supposed to be like, do you see it's kind of like staggered? It's supposed to be like the modern part of the
Wow!
museum. There you go.
A lot of people got the old one and the new bit added on, just like Anne's ring. This is the actual blackboard from Derry Girls. We left the Ulster Museum, we had a spot of lunch, some paninis in the cafe, and then went to the gift shop, which is very good. Highly recommend the gift shop if you go to the Ulster Museum. I could have spent a whole day there, and I'm definitely coming back to Belfast to do that because I feel like we sort of rushed it a little bit. Got other things that we wanted to do today, and I'm getting a little bit tired, and I was a bit hangry. Rushed through a little bit, but I'm coming back to spend the whole day at Ulster Museum. Definitely like take your time, take out the whole day for Ulster Museum. Another thing I would recommend taking the whole day for is the Titanic Museum, because it was quite busy when we were there. We sort of rushed a little bit through some sections. You can definitely take it slower and, you know, read all the information. So maybe if I was staying longer, I would have taken one day for Titanic Museum and one day for Ulster Museum. But now we've literally just walked across the road from the Ulster Museum to Queen's University, so I'll show you what it looks like. This is one of the most grand, amazing universities I've ever seen. I always see people talking about Glasgow University and how amazing that looks, but I never really see people talking about Queen's and how good this looks as well. Let's go and have a walk around the quarters. This is where my cousin goes to university, but she's obviously on holiday right now, and I think we read that it's the first university in Northern Ireland. I feel like we've been here before. Heading back through the Botanic Gardens now, going to get a little snack I think, visit the shops, and then walk back the way that we came to go back home. And I'm gonna have a lie down before my flight tonight. But this is literally how close everything is to each other in Belfast.